Okay, this is looking really good. I can see you've successfully attached the hand to the arm and terminated those edge loops nicely. Um, Looks like you've built the t-shirts separately. Let me just see. I'm just going to hide the... Whoops. Uh-oh. Aha. You have more than one copy of this, so definitely want to get rid of one of those, so I'll just delete one. Oh yeah, just wondering, it was exactly on top of it. Okay. You could do this a number of different ways. I think that I would be more inclined to make it one continuous surface. I just think you'll run into a little less problems that way. I'm just at this point trying to figure out how we want to do that. Because it could tear open and you could see the seam and all that kind of stuff when he starts moving around. And let me just give it a shot. I'm not exactly sure how I want to go about this. Either way is pretty valid, but that is to say, either way being having it as a separate surface versus being one seamless thing. But I think you're going to have a better experience if it's seamless. I want to start by taking out this row here. And then let's fill that back in. Shift right mouse click, fill hole. And then start adding some sweat. So Control Shift X and make sure I exactly get this one here to here. Okay. And I know that looks weird right now, but we'll get it to work. And that to that. Oh, okay, it's being weird because I have symmetry on. Let's turn it off. Okay, again, Control Shift X. This to what? That one. What? Oh, it doesn't like that, does it? That it's kind of a bit of a crazy fill hole thing. Oh, that seems to be working now. That's okay. Yeah, let's just start adding these. Let's make sure it turns red before you click it. Control Shift X. That one to that one. Enter. This one to this one. Nope. It's giving me a hard time. That one to that one. Enter. This one to that one. Well, it's like working half the time. It feels like it wants me to go out of the tool and back into it every time. No, it doesn't like that. Oh, I think it's like somehow has an extra one on there. One, two, that. No. Let me just get in here a little closer, making sure I'm doing the right thing. That to this. No, doesn't like that. Why not? Let me just try. That's fine. Something somewhat unsavory about that for some reason. Okay, let's try I still have symmetry on? It's off. Let's try putting that back on for a minute. This one to those ones. Okay. It's funny, I just had another idea that maybe would make this easier. Let me just save a version of this in case I decide to go back to it. But I'm going to reopen this original one. And I was just thinking, if I delete half of this, is there not, oh, I have symmetry on again. Let's try that again. Not work out, okay. Then I was thinking if I, oh yeah, I do want to delete this inside thing again. Oops. That, this, shift double click on that, okay. That whole loop, I think, needs to go for the moment. Is that okay now? You know, let's, I do like this. I think this line's helping us. So, then I'm thinking if we took this guy up to there, up to where this hole should begin. So, just that. And did extrude edge. And just hit W to move it, and just move this out like so. I think this will work out okay. And then let's convert that to vertices, Control F9. And then let's move these exactly to 1. So absolute transform, I can close and open this interface here. Absolute transform, 0 in the X direction. And those should all be on the center line. I can double check. Ooh, these are not good. We don't want those. Shift right mouse click delete vertex. And took those out. Oh, okay. Yeah. And then we'll just have to put those edges back in here and here, enter, here and here, enter. Okay. Okay. That's the idea. So now, shift right mouse click, mirror options, turn off cut geometry, turn on combine with original, merge border vertices, custom, 0.001, mirror. Good. Okay, and then I'll have to do something about that. I have a couple ideas. But let's see what happens if we want to. Oh, those are triangles at the bottom. Maybe I'll put one in here first. Oh, it's still going all the way to the bottom, right? Well, you could probably use one here anyway, actually, just to kind of even out the topology. But I think the way to make, I'm just trying to think of how to make that not a triangle, or maybe I'll just leave it as one for now, at least. And then yeah, let's put some more in here. And then delete out this hole for the face. Let's turn on symmetry for the, can't remember the exact shape of your neck hole here, but the idea would be to did I delete that thing already? I already did. I can't remember the shape. I think it was just like a curved shape here, like it was open. Let's just save this real quick and reopen it. Okay, yeah, it lined up with there and was just a curve around the front. Okay. This one. Just deleting all these faces out. And then maybe one nice trick I like is on the move tool. If you double click on the move tool, you can do where is it? Oh, transform constraint surface. And so what you'll see how even though I'm pulling that way, it stays along the contour of the surface. So it's following the shape of that, the chest when I do that. Actually, that's already pretty good. So yeah, maybe evening out some of the topology here. I might use the edge slide, shift right mouse click, slide edge, and just try to even this out some. That's pretty good. And then it's just one continue. Oh, didn't I say I was going to do something about this? Yeah. Oh, I forgot there was that extra one here. That's this one. Yeah. So for these, I would just do. Yeah. Why? I would expect the multi-cut tool to continue through here, which makes me think these are... Maybe it's because I have symmetry on? I don't know why it's not. See there, on this row it has no problem going up like that, but in this one it's not, which makes me... Usually it means there's some issue with the geometry somehow. Oh, let's turn off this constraint. Could that have caused? No. Don't know what the issue with the geometry is, but let's see if it just lets me do it manually then. If I let's turn symmetry back on, just hold down W, go to symmetry, left mouse click, Control Shift X, and here, oh, see it's, oh, here we go, there, here. I don't really love that, but we could also just terminate it down here or something as a triangle. It's not the end of the world. If you really don't want those to be triangles, you can do this and then move these. Whoops, symmetry's not on. And then move these out, a little bit, and even move these out some. And see, they're all quads now because these two are quads. Okay, let's go with that. And what else? Yeah, real good job with the arms and hands. Those are just looking, I think, very nice. maybe these fingertips are a bit too sharp around there. I think you need to space out those edges more. I mean, maybe you want the top edge kind of sharp, representing the fingernail, but certainly from here to say here, shift right mouse click, slide edge, and then maybe even slide this one the other way a little bit. Yeah, just look at the shape of that one now compared to that weird ridge. So I think you're going to need to space those out, you know, a little bit differently. Yeah, pants look good. I don't really. Is there another duplicate again? Yeah, you have like all these extra copies. Shoes. Yeah, pretty good. Something a little funky about that. Oh, they're separate duplicates of the foot too. It's confusing. Oh, okay, this one's looking good. Yeah, I think maybe some more detail along the top of the foot, because it's sort of, I think maybe if it could kind of go down a little bit, you know, like from the lip of the edge here. And maybe a little bit more definition of the sole here, which just might mean a few more, you know, a couple more holding edges, you know, might help with that a little bit. And then I think, yeah, you're going to want to, why is that not more rounded looking when I smooth it? No, I guess it is. But yeah, it still looks a little square, so maybe, and there's a lot of, I think all of these could kind of move forward. You know, rounding out the back a little bit. Anyway, so maybe a little more shape to the shoe. And maybe from the side, you could, maybe it looks a little deep, especially the lower half of the leg. So maybe make that a little less deep. I don't know how closely that matches your reference. But yeah, I would say overall you're doing a great job. I can save this file as well.